Hi, it's James William Ward here. Today I'm going to be giving you my top 6 ideas from the book The Magic of Thinking Big by David Schwartz. Idea number 1 is believe you can succeed. Start by thinking of all the reasons why you can do the thing you want to do. Whatever that goal is, whatever that thing you are thinking about doing, find all the evidence as to why you can do it. Find more evidence to back up the argument as to why you can do that thing. You want to build that belief that you can do it. So be overly biased and focusing on all the positive things. You know, that's what being an optimist is. It's not necessarily about being the most realistic person. It's about getting those positive things and then just making them big and bold and just really focusing on those things as opposed to all the negative things. And idea number 2 is no excuses. An excuse is hugely disempowering. As soon as we make an excuse, we're placing the control to change our lives on something outside of ourselves. We've then disempowered ourselves, you know? We take away the responsibility of having to change it, but also we take away our ability to change it as well. Circumstances have a huge impact on our lives, but if we turn the focus, just turn the lens and look more at ourselves, what are we doing? How could we change what we did in that situation to improve it? Then we empower ourselves. Idea number 3 is the power of language. There's so much going on in our lives at any one point. How do we choose what to focus on? So many great things we could focus on, and there's also so many negative things we can focus on. Whatever your circumstance or situation is, that's never going to change. There's always going to be the good things, there's always going to be the bad things. And if you talk more about those negative things, they're going to become really big. They're going to become the focus of your life. If you focus more on the positive things, then that is going to become very much your reality. You know, rather than describing something that you've got coming up as a problem, describe it as a challenge. Describe things as a challenge rather than a problem, and you empower yourself to learn and to get the most out of the situation. This can be done in so many other ways as well. If you're learning something new, repeat internally in your mind the words, I can do it, I can do it. Just silently in your mind. Idea number 4 is to think creatively. We all have 2 sides of our personality. We have innocence and experience. You know, William Blake wrote those fantastic poems, Innocence and Experience, to represent these 2 different sides that everyone has. It's really important to recognize these 2 parts of ourselves because we need both of them to function in the world. The innocent part of ourselves is the one that can create a vision for the future, that can say, wouldn't it be fantastic if this happened? What if I did this? What if I met this kind of person? Wouldn't my life be wonderful if I did X, Y, and Z? We also have the parent that's cynical. We need to be able to look ahead and think, what potentially could go wrong in this situation? You need to be able to look for the potential dangers and approach things in a more sensible way. So we have those 2 sides. What often happens though as we go through adolescence, because we've had so many ideas, so many things we're excited about, but then we've been told we can't do them, we can't engage with them, that innocent part of ourselves, that childlike part of ourselves just gets quiet and down and down and down until we get to the point where we can't really get excited about things anymore. We lose that capacity to think creatively about the future, imagine what can happen, get excited about it, and get enthused about working towards it. Allow yourself the space and the time to be that creative child again and get creative and excited about the future. So, number 5 is create your self-image. One of the biggest forces in human beings is to be consistent with who we think we are. So you've got to decide, what kind of person do you want to be? Role models are great for this. If you see someone and you really admire the way they are, you can decide, I want to be more like that. I want to have the values they have, and I want to live that way in the world. Also doing a visualization. So imagining the image of yourself when you are the way you want to be. How would you walk? How would you talk? How would you sound? How would you behave with other people? And number 6 is think right towards other people. Have a positive attitude towards the other people in your life. Remember people's names. It makes such a huge difference when you first meet people. If we practice remembering names, we do get better at it. Be interested in people. Always assume there is so much about this person that you do not know. And if you ask the right questions, you'll probably be surprised about all the things that they have going on. And also, remember that in every way, every person that you meet is your superior. Every person is going to be better at something than you, and you can learn something from everyone you meet. So take that attitude towards people. Be interested, be curious, ask them questions, because people love talking about themselves. Okay, that's it for today. Hit subscribe, turn on notifications so you get notified when I upload a video. I'll be doing them every single week. Leave me a comment, let me know what you thought. Until next time, keep living life and love learning. Bye-bye.